is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Twins played well in the series so far, winning the first 2 in this 3-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Hal Newhouser, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Kirby Puckett is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row, nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
So now to the plate will be Andrewton Simmons. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he got him.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Into the box now, Cruz. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Row. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. K-line is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
At the plate now, Harmon Killebrew. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's the 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Ready with the 1-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Ramos able to track it down for the 3rd out. Twins wind up stranding 1. Twins nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Walter Johnson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, man.
And stepping in, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Willie Castro is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
And that will find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Stepping in now, Al Kaline, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Runner back safely. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And here's another one that misses to the Tiger right fielder as he moves ahead 2-1 now. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way.
No, that's too high.
And a double steal try here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. And that misses ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here's the 2-1.
No, that's up.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 pitch.
Down is full.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
He's set. The 3-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the payoff pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in the game, or he'll get an early look. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. And now the first pitch. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. The 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Oh and 2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Castro, the runner at third. Kaline over at second. Scope at first. 2 out in the inning. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Killebrew in foul ground. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Today's ball game provides the Twins with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Very weakly on the ground. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
Sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin, heads or tails. Two terrific starting pitchers, both teams firing their bullets, their aces going today. This should be a good one.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
In is Torrey Hunter. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. One strike now to Hunter. Now a flare out toward right center. Scope ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers.
Donaldson.
And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Mitch Garver, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. Now the 2-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Kirby Puckett digging in now. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
In now is Andrewton Simmons. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 ball, 2
Well,
strikes.
that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Lifted in the air out to left. Grossman is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and the Twins have taken a 4-0 lead. Next batter is Jamerr Candelario. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Two and 0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next for the Tigers, Robbie Grossman. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Set and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
Well, that's 6 straight balls here to begin the inning, so I think it's a good time to head to the mound to try to slow him down a little bit. A lot of times when guys aren't throwing strikes, they're rushing through their delivery.
Candelario gets his lead at first, nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
In there, 3-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now the 3-2 pitch.
That's
And
the
he
ball.
lays off
Take
there,
your base.
ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jamerr Gonzalez, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
None out, runners at first and second. Skied down the left field line. Buxton will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path. He'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
At the plate, Victor Reyes. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Reyes is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
That's a tough one right there. You're already in scoring position, so if you're a base runner in that situation, you got to see it actually get away if you're going to try and take third.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Tigers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Cruz. First pitch on its way.
No.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
2-1.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Harmon Killebrew. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Killebrew, 33 years old, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in the company of guys like Ted Williams, the splendid splinter. Mariano Rivera went to the post 19 years. My old teammate Chipper Jones.
Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Another 1-2 delivery.
No, that's the ball.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Now is the designated hitter, Willie Castro. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. It's playing well. 1-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So now to the plate, Al Kaline. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. Here's Donaldson down at third. He's got it. Throw on to Killebrew. 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Ramos.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Trammell. Here's the first pitch to him. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
Count is full.
Boy, he went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Trammell is off at first with 2 away. And he misses there. 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Don't want to forget about it. Ready on 1-2.
Ball, no.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 4-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding forward now is the DH, Torrey Hunter. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 2-0.
3 balls, no strike.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Next to dig in, Mitch Garver. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. He's set. Here it comes.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Kyle Funkhauser answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Funkhauser.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was selected in the 1st round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Just hung in there on that one. In the dirt. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on 2nd and 3rd, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
To the plate now, Kirby Puckett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
One and 2 as he chases the slider.
1-2 to count.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Towards 2nd. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at 3rd now.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the 4th, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrewton Simmons. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Cruz would be next. Garver on 3rd with 2 out. In tight, ball 4, and they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Rod.
Stepping in next, Cruz. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Something's clearly out of sorts with his delivery right now. Just walked the guy, and that pitch wasn't even within sniffing distance of the zone. Really fighting himself right now.
Skied into straightaway right. K-line is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Twins are in front, 6-0. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Vero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Now the first pitch.
No.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And he popped him up. Killebrew trying to get there. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 home.
2.
Bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, Jamerr Candelario. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The left fielder.
Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Shotrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Here's Robbie Grossman. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Tigers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Hit to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Torrey Hunter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Torrey Hunter. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls. 1
6
strike.
runs, only 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Hit in the air down the right field line. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down go the Twins in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
For the Tigers.
All right, thanks,
the
Heidi.
first baseman, Jerry L.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
The 0-2 delivery.
Ball.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That's an excellent at-bat right
Now
there. Fell behind it early, 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
In now, Victor Reyes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Playing 11.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Simmons, the relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double them up.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Standing in now, Willie Castro. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Tigers are shut down there. They still find themselves down 6-0. Striding in is Josh Donaldson. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the sixth. First pitch on its way.
Yep.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Is taken, strike 1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
1 strike.
Byron Buxton will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
At the plate now, Byron Buxton, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
No ball. 2
So
strikes.
back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Kirby Puckett.
Into the box, Kirby Puckett. And he puts it on the ground to second. And gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Into the box now, Andrewton Simmons. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 down, runners at first and second. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Back to him on the mound. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. They lead it 6-0. And now in the box, Al Kaline will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First offering. And it's fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Trammell. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Next up, Jonathan Scope. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses again, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Next up is Wilson Ramos, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
So now to the plate, Jamerr Candelario. Fouled off. Flew out last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Tigers strand a pair. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Julio Teheran comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Julio Teheran.
7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Rod Carew. Here's the first pitch. Now a swinging bunt. But that one rolls foul. Ready with the 0-2. On the ground to third. Right to him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
The next twin up, Harmon Killebrew. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, no.
And this one runs up high. Ball one.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Tehran, the former Angel, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 2 out, nobody on. Sinker misses. Ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
At the plate now, Corey Hunter. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
A runner on first with 2 away. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
High in the air down the right field line. K-line is there, and that retires the side. 1 left for Minnesota, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
Robbie.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Buxton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Jamerr Gonzalez.
Next up for Detroit, Jamerr Gonzalez. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Gonzalez, a native of Puerto Rico. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. This one's down to third. Donaldson's there. And that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, Victor Reyes. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
No. Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Here's a pop-up now. Garver over to his right. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Twins 6 and the Tigers nothing. So now into the box is Josh Donaldson. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's a .333 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And that one yanked just foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Lifted down the line in left. Another full count pitch home. Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
To the plate now, Byron Buxton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0.
Ball. 2-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kirby Puckett. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
First pitch on its way, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit in the air out to left field. Grossman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andrewton Simmons.
Now at the plate, Andrewton Simmons grounded out in his last at bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Twins strand a pair. They lead it 6-0. And now here is Willie Castro. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looking really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Willie Castro becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Al Kaline.
At the plate, Al Kaline. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Down the left field line and deep. The 1-1 home. This is in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch of the AB now. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Inside.
And he misses 2-1. All even now, 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still find themselves down 6-0. Daniel Norris enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Daniel
Stepping in once again is Rod Carew. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Rod Carew.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. So now to the plate, Harmon Killebrew, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson.
Now to bat, Nelson Cruz. It was a walk in his last trip. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Norris offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No. Ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he takes ball four again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Now it could be the Minnesota DH. Torrey Hunter flew out last time up. From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. One and two now as that one's fouled off. First and second now, one man out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
now batting, third baseman, Donaldson.
Up next for Minnesota, Josh Donaldson. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's 0 for 4. From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver popped him up. Gonzalez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Twins forced to settle for one. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. Twins are out in front, 7-0. Cody Stashak will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Cody Stashak.
Now into the box, Jonathan Schoop starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on the way, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one. And it's 0-2 to scope.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Count still at 1-2. Now the pitch. And that misses 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Simmons with the backhand. And there's one down now.
Up next to the
Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in now, Wilson Ramos. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Puckett is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Jamerr Candelario.
So now here is Jamerr Candelario. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball up.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here it comes, 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
1 strike.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last breath for the Tigers. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Looking up is the right fielder. Adios, pelota. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
The left
Standing
fielder,
in now,
8.
Robbie Grossman.
Robbie.
A ball and no strikes.
Grossman.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball on the outer third. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Taken in by Cruz. Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series. 7-1 the final today. Minnesota took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Walter Johnson earns the win, his second, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Hal Newhouser worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.